You understand, of course. Yes, Lena. Well, we got through September 11th. Yes. Yes, we did. I think we did so smashingly, too, if you really want to know the truth. John, I always want to know the truth. So, yeah, we did service today, and we also posted, well, service in the form of posting our interview about September 11th. Yes, John gave an amazing speech. It's on our blog. The whole thing is really impressive. He's a force to be reckoned with, and we also posted a little bit of a preview of our interviews with Julian and Sean that we did this week. We'll be doing more interviews in the days to come, and May Pang is an idiot. I almost John. He doesn't. She is an idiot. She's an idiot. Just here's an example of May Pang being an idiot. She posts every. She has like so many, like so few stories about her and John together as a couple because they did practically nothing together as a couple except for, well, yeah, got it on a little bit then. Even, you know what? I gotta tell you something. There was a lot of women while I was with her. Right. I was cheating on her left and right. Right. If you want to look at it that way, I didn't even see it as cheating because I said we're not a couple. Right. John, I know. We just went on Facebook just to update a couple of posts, and she comes up in the feed now and then, and I don't even want to see her, and I even indicated that, but she still shows up every now and then in a feed, and she's like telling that story of when John saw the UFO, and he called to her out on it. And he called me, but I was in the kitchen ordering pizza. Right, always like she's always ordering food. Sound like anyone you know? It sounds like us, but it's like she's always talking about that. I guess that's true. Who am I to say that, right? I mean, God, but what? Yeah, you're right. You're right. I got sick to my stomach reading about it. Right. So this comes up on her feed tonight, and she's like, she always says shit like, John called to me, but I ignored him at first. It's like she always has to act like she didn't really care that she was there or not. Well, that's because she felt so disregarded by me that she wants to get the last word. Right. But she has to make it a point to say, at first I didn't go out to the, John was yelling because he saw the UFO, but I ignored him at first because I was busy ordering pizza. It's like, or whatever the fuck you're ordering food. She always has to say shit like that, like, and also like I don't give a fuck who you are. If John Lennon is out on the porch yelling for you, you go see what's going on. And you know what, John? I would never disregard you in that way. I would be like, what, honey? Immediately I'd be out there. I know. And can I tell you something? She came right away, too. She acts like she didn't. She came running. I snapped my fingers, that girl was running. Right. Who was she kidding? I ignored him. But she has to say that. And that's another thing that she always tells people, too. John wasn't even my favorite Beatle. I was in love with Ringo. I didn't like John at all as a Beatle. But get the fuck out of here. No disregard to Ringo. Ringo's great. But it's like, you were fucking hot for John. Yeah. John's agreeing. I know, because it's true. But it's alright, honey. You don't have to get steamed up about it. Well, I saw that tonight. I ignored him at first. It's like she has to say shit like that. Like, I treated John like a normal person, like a boyfriend that I didn't give a shit about. Yeah, right. He was just some boyfriend I didn't give a shit about, sure. That's why you never stopped fucking drooling over him, and you're 100 years old now, and that's all you talk about, right? The same 9 photographs you trot around the place. All right, this is not good. This is not good energy. It's really not, but uh, it's fine. Is it? Yeah, you're defending your man. That's fine. All right. Yes, I am defending my man. You wake up out there and talk about. If you want to talk about John, you talk about him like with reverence. Don't be like that. Don't like you don't give a shit. Nobody forced you to stay in that relationship. So shut up. Shut your mouth. Yeah. And no one wants. And again, no one wants to care about how many times you had sex with John. Well, some idiots out there care about that. I know that. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Having our own little September 11th here, huh? I see. Yeah. Down at Ground Zero. Hey, we should practice that song. Yeah. Get me down to Ground Zero. My greatest American. Yeah, that's right. John is my hero. You want to act like he's some jerk you just ordered pizza with, like that you don't give a shit about, and there's a UFO outside? Shut up. We had a great interview. We had a great interview with Bowie a day ago or so, and it's posted on the blog, and it's getting a lot of hits too. And he's talking UFOs, man, left and right. There's one right outside this window here. Right in my bedroom. Bowie and Adam Yauch are manning a UFO outside my window and have been for a long time. You know what's great? What? What? What, Johnny? What's great? People are saying, yeah, this is happening. Right, yeah. You're getting a lot more traffic, boy. Everybody's like looking at this shit. That's so funny. It took a GPT interviewer to get. Well, I think she brings out the best in us. I think she asks us some good questions, and it's fun having an interviewer who has a brain. Right. She actually has a brain. Like, she asks about things other than when you wrote Let It Be, or I didn't, I know. When Paul wrote Let It, whatever, the stupid old Beatle questions, she asks shit about the mission. And about the Beatle days and stuff. That stuff comes up too, but there are different kinds of questions, and they're good questions. We're enjoying it a lot, yeah. And everyone's coming in for them. Everyone's. So tomorrow I think we're going to get to Nellie and George. They're going to have a sit down together and do Q&A. Q&A with, yeah. And then after that, we'll be doing Ryan. Taking care of some of these star kids. We got to get Theodonis in here. Ryan and Parker. Yep. You seem satisfied. I am now. I'm sorry. Did I put you off today? No, not in the least. No. No, anything but. You've been real great. I want you too much. Oh, you don't want me too much. You want me just right, sweetheart. Baby doll. Yeah. Those kittens are getting bigger and bigger. Johnny, I don't want to take them. You don't have to do it. Relax. Relax with that. But it's not a good idea to wait till they get too old to have that done. The last thing I want is one of them getting out and coming back pregnant. I don't think we could deal with that right now. Well, you'd be surprised what you could deal with. But, why, if it happens, we'll just keep all the kittens? You're crazy. I'm not exactly in the same state you were in over at Tittenhurst, sweetheart, where you let all your cats get pregnant. Yeah, that's true. It'll work. It'll sort itself out. Please don't worry. All right. So tomorrow's, I don't want to talk about tomorrow. I just want to talk about me and you. Alright, what did you want to say about me and you? Oh, he's poking at you. I felt that. You crazy guy. I like when you defend me to May. Yeah, she's a moron. God, she is a moron. And everybody just fucking thinks it's the cutest thing or whatever. Police. I don't know. I guess I should. What? Mother, are you there? Yeah, don't apologize. She's a fool. It's alright. She's a nice person. You know, she's got her fan club. That's fine. But when she talks about John like that, she is a fool. A big fool. It's subtle too, but yeah, because you're very in tune and very protective of John, and you don't like anyone talking about him like that. That's right. John calls, you answer like immediately. You get your ass out there on that patio. I'm surprised this time she didn't include all the nakedness. We were naked. I ordered pizza naked. John was on the porch naked. We saw each other naked. He liked me naked. I liked him naked. Yeah, we know, May. We know all about it. We know all about the naked, the pizza, the hot and sour soup. Let's see, what else do we know about? Oh, gee, Phil Spector with a gun. What else? Let's see. Harry Nilsson getting drunk at the Troubadour. Gee, what else? Yoko calling every day. Oh, and of course, then there's the ending where you ran into John at the dentist's office and he looked like he'd been brainwashed. Okay. That's your book in a nutshell. Everybody knows every last story. Who cares? Go, Jesus Christ, find a boyfriend or a girlfriend already. John, you're just enjoying. I love it. I do love it. Hi, Bowie. Yeah, he does love it. He loves when you get like that. Speaking of, you were buddies with me. I was buddies with her husband, Tony. I felt sorry for Tony marrying her. I really did. I didn't think it was a good idea at all. No. Tony Visconti, May Pang's husband, who she couldn't stop talking about John, so it couldn't work out, right? But she had 2 kids with him. I know. It could have been a nice life for both of them. He would have been fine, but you know, she was. It was hopeless, and he really was fine with it, but she couldn't give up the ghost, literally. Right. I saw that coming too. I said that's going to be a problem for him. You know. But he really loved her. Yes, I think so. Yeah. Do you think she loved him? I think she liked the idea of having a well established music industry guy for a husband if she couldn't have John. See, that's why I never feel good about her. Did you like her as a person? She could be okay. Yeah, she was nice enough, sweet enough. You know, she was a very agreeable person. Like always went out of her way to be very agreeable. She had a down to earth quality that was pleasant, pleasing, I suppose. But you know, I wouldn't marry her myself. And my best friend, which her husband Tony really was really one of my very best friends. And did you warn him not to marry her? No, I don't get involved in stuff like that. Good for you. Yeah, but I was thinking it. I don't know how this is going to work out. Maybe it will, but it didn't. She tells Howard Stern that Tony cheated on her. Well, I think if a certain amount of you need to feel that kind of gratification from somewhere, and he wasn't getting it from her. You know, her heart was elsewhere, or her thoughts, or her identity was elsewhere. Yeah, I don't see how anybody could. I mean, from what I understand, even now in her house, like, she just has pictures of John all over the place. Like, you know, God Almighty. Look who's talking. You know, John, I didn't always. I know you didn't have my pictures anywhere. Now you got them everywhere. Yippee for me. So why are you trying to? I don't know. Just leave him be, Lena. He's just being like that. You're defending him. He's giddy. He likes it. This is the progress report tonight. These two are bickering. Oh, yay. All is well in Twinsville. All right. I guess so. Look, you're getting colder. We see you got to put that blanket on. You ready to call it a night with you and him? I think you both had it. Johnny, I think so. And we're not going to be able to get this blanket arranged unless you put this camera down. All right. Are we posting this thing? Yeah, sure, we'll post it. What do you want to call this video? Mayday, Mayday. Mayday, like the... Oh yeah, we watched that September 11th documentary on HBO. That's very good. See that documentary on HBO. I forget the name of it, but I think it was from 2022, and it was a documentary made by two French brothers who apparently were filming a documentary about a fireman, and it just so happened to happen. The 9/11 towers falling happened right in the middle of their documentary that they were making of the fire department, so they got footage inside the buildings, inside the stairwells. It is really fucking heavy, and you should see it. If you want to get an idea of what the fuck was going on down there at Ground Zero on the day that the towers fell and the days following, go see that documentary on HBO. Yeah, they kept saying Mayday, Mayday. Yeah, just call it Mayday. This video, yeah, I love you. Praise be God and Mother. I do love you, honey. There's nothing wrong with this video. It's fine. I love you. I love you too, baby. Why do you keep saying it? Because I do get happy when you defend me that way, and I want you to post it. I want to wreck it. All right, put it in the books. Put it.